Hello and welcome back to more Defender's Quest here on GameAnyone.com. I'm your host, Zachary Chalcom, and we have a new healer to get that I know is who we're getting. Yes, healer. His name shall be Momento, because I can't fit in Momento Humanitas. Currently I'm using my friends' names, and Memento Humanitas, that's one of my good friends. Let's see, eye color, let's go with kind of darkish. Skin color, let's go with kind of tannish. Hair, go dark hair, yeah. Robe, let's see, it's a bit of a green guy, I think. Maybe yellow. Nah, red. Red. We're gonna go with red. And details. The details will be gold. Red and gold is Momento. Yep. And let's get him some. We'll just go some hide armor. And a walking stick. Of course. Of course. Equip that, and then where's the armor? Equip the armor. We already had a hide armor. Dang it! Sell one of these. Wasted scrap. No. Anyway, to the next battle. We has here traveling to the hospital. Azra rushes to defend the hospital from a surprise attack.
I must express my gratitude for all that you monks have done. I did not expect anyone to help the plague victims here.
Restoring. That's Zeratul voice from the other game. That's not Bakal's voice. Restoring order to chaos has always been the calling of Selene. We're traveling to a hospital we have nearby.
You think that we'll be safe there?
No, but one of the patients could be a very powerful ally. We are not the only one to return from the brink of death with strange new abilities.
Elder? Is that smoke in the distance?
Hospital? Something's wrong. We must hurry.
And fight!
The hospital lies across the river.
I can feel them. They know I'm here.
Relax, Azra. We can hide on the far side of the river, no problem. Alright, we have new enemies. These blue enemies right there. They have the ability Swims, which means they will come out here and go to the nearest part and go straight across. Because of that, why put anything over here? Really, why put anything over here? Put it all over here so they can protect all this. So we're going to put Slack right there, and Parry. Let's see, Parry shall go right here, and we will put Tetris here, and Kita. Let's see, we'll put her here, and the call here, and currently Memento only has aid, so we're going to stick him over here. Boost you, and you, and more Kita, and we'll do parry fairly soon. Send the next wave. We are prepared. So we got normal enemies. Normal, you know, reanimated corpse, the Reverant, da-da-da-da-da. Haven't had that many people for, who want to say, I want to be this certain character, which there are only a few left, which, if nobody wants to be anything, because it doesn't seem like there is anymore, at this moment, I'll just keep using my names. There has been one person that has said, yes! Like Captain Falcon, yes! That's actually probably not right, but... What does the blue one say? The Reverend Here.
Wait, is it just me, or does it look like those things can swim?
More like doggy paddle. Your style sucks. You hear that? I just called you doggies!
Have you ever noticed that every time he opens his mouth, stupid comes out?
Anyway, let's read over here. The Water Fiend. Swimming Reverent. These Reverends exude. I guess exude would work. These Reverent exude a sticky slime that waterproofs their body. Noxious gases fill their abdomen that keeps them from sinking. So basically, they just float. They float and they're waterproof. Just look at all these Reverend. Ah. But that's okay. We are the defenders. We shall take this down, no problem. Boost you, parry. Boost you. I think I shall boost parry one more time when we get the chance. Doesn't look like that many that actually damage you. It's only going to be this tough, guys. Dun, dun, dun. Did I ever read the tough? The pale worm-like creature moves slowly and featured tough leathery skin instead of a fragile outer membrane. I've read this before. Although easily outrun, they can overcome their prey through ruthless, unending pursuit. Death. But we have Fury! And we have increased speed, right? Increased speed. You guys are so slow. So very slow, you tough enemies. I think that one has damage on it just from a rogue arrow flying at them. Let's go, parry, let's go. Let's go, parry, let's go. Let's go, parry, let's go. Memento hasn't really gotten any action this entire time, but he's not going to be doing anything. He's just going to be attacking. A little bit more. There we go. These are the only enemies that are going to be attacking this time, so take that into consideration. Really not a hard fight. Really not a hard fight. And I think we're not going to go to challenges for a while. I think we're just going to keep on going with the storyline for a while. Memento gained 2 levels. Let's get him some Ether Flash and a bulk up. Kita leveled up, and she gets Deep Shot to get a bleeding effect. Why did those all reset? Interesting. And we need at least 1 point in resilience, so I'm going to put 1 in there. Bit more regen. And you could tell that that extra 16 for the better sword really helped destroy the enemies a lot better. Yep, permanently assign all of those.
That's the last of them.
Well met, revered elder.
How's the hospital?
This is the 4th attack in many days.
And the patients?
Everyone still lives. The enemies were beaten back like dogs.
Still as bellicose as before, I see. I would like to meet the person responsible for the victory today.
I would like you to meet the... Yeah, I read that wrong.
Hello. I'm Azra. It's a pleasure to meet new allies in this fight.
We got the last princess of Quiad, filled with vengeance for her fallen kingdom. Rinma? Rinna. I'm just gonna call her Rinna. You know, like writing, how the W is silent. I'm just gonna call her that. Okay, onward to the next battle. We have Attack of the Sandworms again.
I'm so grateful for all this place I am grateful for all this place has given me.
Reading problem, yes.
You saved my life when I had become one of those cold things. But the walls of the hospital fence me in. Though surrounded in ice, the fury of the cosmic flame still burns within me. I long to fight the enemy.
That's why I came here, Rinna. I need your help. Tomorrow I lead... What was that?
More of them at the gates.
Defenders! We are under attack!
Even in the life of service, I am still a daughter of fire. The enemy that comes against me will burn!
Oddly enough, she's not a fire mage, she is an ice mage. Ice mages can slow down attackers, which is very useful on short paths and fast enemies.
Now my heart sings in the battle song. We shall frost serve the fire, and our enemies drown in their own blood.
Bit violent she is. Alright. So why don't we take the Ice Mage and put her there? See, she's level 5. So she has 3 moves. Let's put Slack here and parry here. And let's put Kita. Let's see. Put her here, and Queenie over here, and Memento over here, and the call over here. Boost, 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 and where's more? Why don't we go over here? We should have enough to boost Slack by the time it gets to him. And then Rain of Arrows! Just shreds this lane. Harder enemies tend to give more psi energy, so these red ones give more than those brown ones, and the higher maps that we get give higher amounts of, higher amounts of, what's the word I'm looking for? Higher amounts of psi energy per one. See, like, that one gave 4, while the other ones were giving 3. Alright, and boost. Just be on edge in case we need to start blasting some enemies apart. Like that. Kind of miss on Psy. More of these archer, the snake ghouls. We have, and these are red fiends? Mad ghouls. Mad ghouls. And that was an example of the bleeding effect. Right there. It just, it's kind of like a poison. Just a little bit over time, kind of death effect. Well, not death effect, but just damage over time, another dot effect. Dun, 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 Alright, and we're starting to get more, but Ice Mage should be able to take care of everything that's over here. Should. Key term. Keyword. There. How much do we need for sleep? 140. Wow. Take care of this. Take care of the ghouls. Take care of the ghouls. Alright, lightning bolt on the ready. I think we got it. I think we're fine. I think we're fine. Yeah. And then one last set of enemies, and we should be good. Just add some holy damage onto that. I don't know how much she really does. Looks like about 10, 15 maybe. I know it's not a terrible amount, but... or an amazing amount, but... should be pretty good. One to there, and let's add to Fury. And Azra leveled up! Boost some healing. Which I never use, but that's okay. And you can always reset points. That's a main thing to remember. You can always reset points, and your additional characters you can always redesign. Anyway. Yes!
I mean no offense, but she's a Queaid, isn't she?
A vast majority of people down here are. The pit was a prisoner of war camp long before the plague. Many of these people have been working the mines for years, only to have plague victims dumped in with them.
It doesn't change the fact that they're a bunch of genocidal fire-worshipping lunatics. The Queaid Empire stopped at nothing to...
Azra, the Queaid Empire is dead. The enemy who destroyed it now turns his attention to the rest of the world. We cannot quibble with the nature of our allies.
Oh, hey, Rina. I see you there. I didn't see you there. We were, discussing, stuff and things. That's good. I know that you know what they say, don't gossip about anyone who might slit your throat at night. I'm not terribly familiar with that saying. Who says that? People whose throats haven't been slit, presumably. Because the ones who don't have that much to say. It's a bit more like gurgle, 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 gurgle.
Genocidal Ice Mage, yay!
And then they say, what... was that advice? I don't know, can you speak up? I'm sure glad we're friends. Me too! Friends are great! For instance, if we need to slit someone's throat in their sleep, we can say, hey friend, hold this person down. So, I have a really important question for you. Yeah? What's with this whole ice thing? I know you're generally more of a fire person, so why am I not shooting fireballs out of my eye sockets? Yeah, I guess. When I was dying, I saw hell. Frozen blackness stretching out into infinity, a place without warmth or light. And a golden man whispering my name. I knew then that I was listening that I would listen would be my damnation. I tried to flee, but I could not move. Every moment, whispers grew louder until I drowned in my own screams. Then suddenly it all vanished, and I was here in the hospital, being cared for by the monks. But though I escaped hell, I found I had brought a piece of it with me. This ice in my heart. I've never felt the same. Every day I hope the flame will make me whole again, and each day the curse continues. I am not the only one who has had this experience. Many survived the plague and returned changed. Until such time as the flame pity us, we use these curses to those who oppose righteousness. And that goes to show, if you put your mind to it, you can use anything to kill your enemies.
Rena, you're one interesting person. To the hospital. The Selene Hospital of Mercy. A place of refuge and healing to the wounded and sick.
If we cannot seek asylum here, Reverend Elder, what do you plan to do?
Azra, I have been guilty of many great things in my life. I do not wish to add deceiving you to this list. If I am to continue guiding you, there are things you must know about me and your opponent.
Zelamir?
Yes, the once great leader of our people, now driven mad with arcane power.
Wait, you mean he's the Zelamir? As in the Prince Zelamir Ashtaman? Ashhantiman? Zelamir Ashhantiman. There we go. But he died a hero of war.
So everyone believes, and the truth is a bitter history. Before your time, when the Quiad War reaches its height, you cannot imagine this destruction. Principalities burned, entire territories slaughtered. We were on the verge of annihilation. Zeramir and I were the generals in the Ash Army, and then we were like brothers. Our men fought like tigers, and we knew we were doomed. Each day we saw Ash brought one step closer to destruction. Then, amidst the ruins of the city, Prince Zelamir made a discovery. Location of ancient power, lost in ages of long past. With the enemy at our gates, he formed a plan. A dark plan, born of desperation. I, in my foolishness, helped him. Azra, I have dedicated what remains to my life to undoing Zelamir's destruction the best I can. For whatever reason, he has chosen you as the focus of his madness. If you can discover why, we may be able to use it against him. You have seen what he's capable of, Azra. Will you help me with this?
As best I can.
And we will pick this up next time at the hospital and onwards, here on Defender's Quest. I'm Zachary Chelcom, and I'll catch you guys later.